we are. It's Saturday, 2012, 54 seconds, the year 2021, the month 12, December, the 4th day. And we are going to go to lovely bowel movement. I'm going to go to the X22 report, latest comment. We got it set up in 2 parts for Rumble videos because Rumble only allows 2,000 characters per comment. So here's the one that's now. Basically everyone's on the Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell pedophile trial. So, X22 report had a video and interviewing someone as we eat dark sweet cherries, organic. Frozen too. So, as they were blaming pedophiles for all the problems on the earth, I put a comment regarding how everybody is blind to the pedophile bully that is in each one of us. And because pedophile is a universal principle that is used in all subject matters, folks. It's just not sex. And the best example that I have to prove that pedophile is in each one of us, in us all, is out there on the streets when we get in our armored vehicles, feeling holier than thou. In that artificial armored robot mechanical protection. Otherwise known as the hidden human trafficker inside everyone when they get behind the wheel of that mechanical car and out on those streets. How we force ourselves upon the driver ahead of us. Otherwise known as the bumper butt fuck. So we're going to read the comment that I have. So remember, I have it in 2 parts for the Rumble videos. So it's bullet points here we have. And we have a total 37 bullet points, otherwise known as affidavit procedures. It's also known as Bible verses. Verse 1, verse 2, verse 3. So I shall read the comment. So as I wrote this comment, folks, I typed it out very quickly, improvised right on the spot. One thought led to another, to another, to another insight, to another insight. And so I just flowed with whatever wanted to come out. And whenever we comment, or whenever I comment in this manner, there are errors and misspellings and cussing and passion and intensity. As the pedophile inside this body, thought body, is also in a hurry to get something out. Before I forget it. So remember, folks, there's a good side, just as there's a bad side to pedophilia, there's also a good side to pedophilia, and a balanced use. And remember, pedophilia is just another word for to force upon. Think deeply on that, right? Think deeply on that. And it's not just sex. Everything. So, starting off on bullet point 1, as we get ready, set, as we're setting still as the sniper in the hunting arena. As Ted Nugent likes to say, getting ready to piss some vinegar. You people getting down hard on human traffickers are stupid blind. I shall prove it. Y'all drive on traffic streets, huh? Y'all in a hurry for a red light, huh? Y'all thinking upon brain thoughts as you drive, huh? And every time the robot light controls you, huh? Huh? You ain't focused on the road conditions, huh? So there's the tone for huh. It's huh. So it's you people are, let's go to point 3. You drive on traffic streets, huh? Y'all in a hurry for a red light, huh? As in, you know, let's put it in a tonal question form as in, huh, ain't that right? Isn't that correct? That's something you can say yes to, huh? But if you haven't studied sentence structure and inflection and have an open mind when you read comments, then you might be stuck on stupid. And be just like a human trafficker, bumper pumper, horn honker, loudmouth, angry passerby, and all the other naughty things that human traffickers do. Throwing your hands in the air, both hands at the top of the steering wheel with intensity. And all the other body languages that are seen in the rearview mirrors. As you're back there throwing your fit. Riding the bumper. Flashing your high beams. Flashing your hazards. Weaving back and forth in the lane. Demanding that someone get the fuck out of your way. Before you fuck them. You're all thinking upon brain thoughts as you drive. Point 5. Huh. You know, being lost in thought. Instead of focusing on the road. So that as you're lost in thoughts, anything that happens on the road is a grand surprise. Or I should say, lost in robot thoughts. Point 6. And every time the robot light controls you. Huh. You ain't focused on the road conditions. Huh. I shall prove it. Every time the light robot signal catches you unprepared, every time the light robot signal catches you unprepared, and you hit the brakes hard. Otherwise, if you were focusing on road conditions, you would see from a far distance the light signal color and the cross traffic routes. Huh. But no. You all are thinking on Johnny Boy's last tuna fight and Mama's last pussy licking. Huh. As well as every other thing there is to think upon, whether troublesome, pleasant, or in between. Got your eyes focused on that 2021 1600 horsepower Corvette driving down the street with the fancy paint job and the shiny mags, aren't you? And if you're a man, it's no different than seeing a beautiful woman on the road. And if you're a woman, it ain't no different than seeing that lovely bulge packed, that guy ready to cross the crosswalk, huh? Point 13. Busy butt fucking the bumper ahead. And all tensed up because some balanced driver is driving normal and focused. And that could also be 5 miles per hour under the speed maximum limit. Driving as conditions allow, as the driver's manual emphasizes. And that doesn't just have to do with weather. Think on that one deeply. Driving on as conditions allow doesn't just include weather. Let that one sink in deeply and see if you can think upon all the general conditions that there are for driving normal. For instance, number 1, way too many fucking cars on the street. Way too fucking close together. Way too many fucking people on the sides of the street. Way too many driveways on the side of the street, whether it be residential houses or businesses. Way too many bicyclists. Way too much MK Ultra mind control, frequency, weather control, mind control, emotion control signals being pumped inside everyone. From the silent weapons for silent wars, as written through Hartford Van Dyke in the article that's accessible on Google, if you read it. Hartford Van Dyke being the primary mentor that Winston Shrout, the private maritime lien guru, who was unlawfully thrown in prison in the year 2019 while Trump was in office and didn't even get a pardon mentioned as Trump left office. Or as Ted Nugent likes to say, Barack! Hold on a few minutes while I stand up off the toilet, wipe the ass with this homemade stick that we happen to gather in the woods, where the snipers like to sit still for whiles on end. Waiting for a clear shot to kill something. Or, in other words, to bring something to an end. Or would that be a balance? Now we gotta adjust this, put on this Hisnia belt, handcrafted Hisnia belt. Handcrafted. Rock. There we are. Flushed a lovely hard turd down the toilet. It was not no splattery mess. Nice and healthy. Woo. Jesus, fireplace somethings. Fireplace shovels. The fuck? I guess we didn't turn on the Wacko Jacko. Where were we at? Let's see, we finished at 13. Busy butt fucking the bumper ahead and all tensed up because some balanced driver is driving normal and focused. 14. Always looking to pass someone up. Huh. Huh, dumb Dave shits. Come on. Admit it. 17. Always in a hurry for a red light and hit the brakes hard. Huh, dumb Dave shits. Yeah. Keep in mind, folks, Dave is the name to the host on the X22 report video that the link is posted at the end down here. Here's the link. Rumble.com. Sean Stone, the pedo world is deep and wide. Epstein Maxwell, just the tip of it. Back to 14 or 15, and then we actually read 17, 18. Come again. It reminds me when I say come again, the book, The Sexual Revolution, Wilhelm Reich. The story, the Russian collusion, real story. Russian collusion. Where the Russian government passed a law back in 1933, which was the same exact time that the corporate U.S. government that went belly up fucking bankrupt in 1929, 4 years prior to 1933. That particular year, 1933, being the year in the month June the 5th, the same day as the fake media hoax D-Day hero savior story hit the headlines as a diversion from the real June 5th, 1933 priority news, which is HJR 192, the original national emergency, the corporate U.S. government bankruptcy, where the fuckers hiding behind the corporate veil, the human creatures, ran out of fucking money. Shall I go on and on and on? And ask the next question. If they ran out of fucking money, where the fuck have they been getting all their fucking money from? And how does that tie into fake fucking media COVID-19 hospitals who created fucking birth certificates because HJR 192 happened, which put the people in the creditor position, and birth certificates were created at these hospitals, which these human creatures stole all access to these birth certificates, the creditor value, so they could continue playing their fucking war games. Corporate lying-ass media, suck-ass religious war games. But anyway, moving on to the next point. 18, come again now. Sexual equality for all happening in Russia. For all ages across the board. Men, women, and children. Getting into matriarchal tribalism, especially through the Trobrainer tribe. How scientists discovered that the matriarchal Trobrainer tribe, which allowed the children at birth to sexually satisfy their curiosities, how these societies were found to be the healthiest ones on the whole fucking earth. with no fucking crime, what the fuck soever. And all partners were perfectly happy. Imagine fucking that. But you'd have to read the book, The Sexual Revolution, written through Wilhelm Reich, and then study more into the subject when he mentions the author Malinowski and the book that he wrote, giving a full analysis upon the Trobrainer tribe matriarchal system. You go look at the evidence if you think you need to look and see what the fuck's really going on with this Biden-Trump popcorn show. Poppycock popcorn. The Price is Right with Bob Barker. What's behind door 1, 2, 3? And Janice popping out with her skimpy bikini. See if you can figure what the fuck's really going on. I sure as fuck have. But remember, it's all just a what if could be, isn't it? Anyway, point 19. So, crash test dummies. The robot signal is always in Trump control. Huh. I said, huh. Now, if you think on that with a little bit of experience behind the wheel next time you drive, catch yourself next time you enter the crossroads and it's always the fucking traffic light that controls your fucking stop. As with proper looking into, if you were driving normally and balanced, you would be able to anticipate the robot control light, sending a signal to that Monarch MK Ultra butterfly brain. And you would be able to anticipate the light and the cross traffic routes from far away. Because after all, we drive the same fucking routes to fucking work and to the grocery fucking store and through the neighborhoods, the same fucking routes repeatedly, day after fucking day after fucking day. Ain't that right, fuckers? With the same on-ramps and off-ramps and driveways, anticipating. We are anticipating, aren't we? Are we anticipating? Are we anticipating? Or are we just driving blindly like a bunch of mind-controlled red light faggot fucks? What the fuck do you think? Are you using some soul when you drive? Or are you under the human trafficking control? Butt wipes. I hope next time you get on the street, you're actually playing this fucking video and listening to it as you fucking drive. Dick wax. Anyway, point 24. Crash test dummies guilty of human traffic jams all over the fucking world. Busy pointing the finger in the blame game pedo scam. But you're the fucking guilty ones in a hurry for a robot red light that's got you under robot mind control trump card. And when you see the word Trump that we are using in these bullet points, it's used in conjunction with the fucking robot electronic mind control red light is trumping your ass instead of the soul putting a little fucking trump on the robot control bullshit out of control abuse. Ain't that right, lovely ones? Remember, the lovely sniper hunter waits and waits and waits for the executive order, the clear shot. The master key waiter, the private international universal fucking bounty fucking hunter. Ready to level something. Huh. Does that sound like a condition for a warrant, a peace warrant, ready to level something and bring it to balance and audit? What do you think? What do you think a warrant is for? You think it's to evoke an emotion and have you feel something with the make? The fucking makeup Mayday? Matrix? Tax collector? Heavy burden? Tyranny? Treasonous? Fucks? The fuck do you think? Point 25. And you can't even see it. Huh, dumb shits. You can't even see that you've been under fucking mind control in a hurry for a fucking bumper pumper human trafficking, force it upon someone, red fucking light. Robot control. Huh, pedo fucks. Or should I say, Geppetto fucks. and your fucking Pinocchio long fucking noses. Sticking your fucking long dick noses in other people's fucking business. Huh, you dumb fuck kids. Mudstrut bully ass fucking bulldyke kids. Huh. $26. Now listen up, stupid MK Ultra baby fuckers. Point 27 from 26. Because remember, this comment is divided up in two parts for Rumble video comments because they only allow 2,000 characters per comment. If you fucking slowed down on the fucking human traffic streets, you would probably not be lost in mind control thought, so you could focus on the fucking coinage sardine can stupid federal train gang butt fucking each other, fighting all over the religious goddamn trafficking streets. Huh. Dumb King David dumb shits. And that was a mouthful there. Come. Y'all know what coinage is in the hospital language? I'll tell you what coinage is in the hospital language. It's the it's the blood cells in the veins traveling through the veins, the vein highways, and the streets in the body. Coinage is what happens that causes blockages in the arteries, known as traffic jams inside the veins. From which we have the mere reflection projected in the public arena, because usually what's happening inside the body is the same thing happening outside the body, and the two are just a mere reflection bouncing off each other. As above, so below, said the Ingwe J. Malmsteen illuminated Mason song. As it is in, so it is out. And you wonder why people are getting hospital heart attacks. And you wonder why people out on the streets are crash test dummies. Destruction, destruction, destruction all over the fucking place. And it all starts right at that fucking hospital where they trick the mothers into signing a one-signature birth certificate application bond. One signature relates to in international banking language as a promissory note or a promise to pay. And then the doctor also tricks the mother into signing his created as creator, creating a birth certificate that's printed on bank paper because that birth certificate is worth all the creditor value that that baby human is. And when mama signs the birth certificate and doctor also signs the birth certificate, we have two signatures, which makes that birth certificate also known as a contract, a petition, or also the same name as a legal affidavit. And when the doctor signs, he is signing in place for the real daddy and saying, poof, and smoke and mirrors shows up, poof, I'm the daddy now. The state daddy nanny, Dr. Fauci. And I get to tell you all what is due and what to do. And if you don't suck my dictionary written through Webster's university team, well, I'm going to send the CIA and the FBI and the gangs in the neighborhoods to track you down and make life real hard for you. That includes Hollywood and the music industry and all the other entertainment, religious, Vatican-created religions with their created gods. And their audio computer pre-programmed autopilot brain voice control. Anyway, moving on to point 28. Oh, we mentioned federal train in point 27, bullet point 27. Is that the same thing as a bumper pumper situation and a coinage situation? Aren't those trains fucking in military nut-to-butt formation, just like boot camp? When I was in boot camp, someone appeared out of nowhere as we were sitting in the waiting room and started yelling out the demanded command. Form a straight line, nut to butt. And if you weren't nut to butt, they'd come and notice there was a 1-inch gap, and they'd tell you nut to butt, and you squoze your dick and pressed hard upon the butt in front of you. Yeah, military boot camp, nut to fucking butt. Anyway, that would be the fake media swamp military boot camp, the corporate warmonger swamp motherfuckers. With all their fucking sweet angel of light gentle tricks. Point 29. Well, point 28. And you would be driving normal if you slowed down in point 27, then point 28, then you would be driving normal instead of like chicken shits with their heads cut off. And I'm just going to add in a verbal, huh. And then point 29. And force the butt fucker behind you to go to fuck around you. And let that fucker feel an evoked emotion. Because the red light's coming up. Point 30. And let the human trafficker robot sit there at the red light, all adrenalated, while you slowly approach, having the light and cross traffic all timed out, seeing clearly from a distance, and approach the red light, coasting in. With plenty bumper distance. You all know what an N is, an INN. Thank Holiday Inn. Thank Motel Hotel 8N. Thank Trump Hotel Inn. Thank Hotel California in the club. Thank Black's Law Dictionary, which is actually a legal dictionary. There ain't nothing lawful in that fucking dictionary. Black's Legal Dictionary gives the definition of what an inn is, or a guest at an inn. You know what a guest is? A guest is someone who is dead at a cemetery. As Zach Wilde from BLS Black Label Society, Skull and Bandits Black Flag Flying High with Ozzy Osbourne likes to say. What is it that he likes to say? In one of his songs, written songs, Stillborn. Because everybody born in these joker fake media hospitals are considered to be fucking dead. And this is how they justify to themselves that they can assume jurisdiction, a assumed claim on that birth certificate, so that they steal all the little human babies' credit. Well, most of the credit, and just give the little fucker crumbs. Unless somehow he learns through life to join the club and be at the top, making the billions, controlling every fucking thing, and human trafficking everything there is to be human trafficked. What do you think, fuckers? Point 31, green light sneaking up on all the child sacrificers, teaching children through their dumb shit blind trafficking behavior. Let's say that one again with a little more inflection content. Green light, sneaking up. So in other words, in point 29, if we're driving with a balanced approach, we can time everything out from a distance to coast right on in, nice and easy. Having time plentiful because we plan the trip out knowing that these fucking traffic lights are way too fucking off. And way too fucking unlawful, for that matter. Knowing that in order to drive normally, one should expect to add a few more minutes to the trip, because driving cautiously, anticipating these cross traffic lights, needs a little extra time. To drive spaciously with some space force up your ass. Huh, fuckers? Ooh, how a gentle word breaks the bone. So then the green light happens just as we approach, sneaking up on the child sacrificers who teach the children through their dumb shit blind trafficking behavior. Because children learn mainly from observance. And if they see the parents or the older sibling driving around like a dumb fuck, then that's all the child knows until he gets some soul, gets some soul power on that black tar ass. Oh, fuckers. Come now. Point 31 again. Teaching children through their dumb shit blind trafficking behavior. As we normal drivers approach the light crossroads, remember Steve Vai and his guitar crossroads, Karate Kid, TV, television, vacuum tube, black hole sucking movie show. Y'all remember that? Poppycock popcorn, sell your soul for rock and roll. Huh? Green light sneaking up, point 31, on all the child sacrificers, teaching children through their dumb shit blind trafficking behaviors. The soulful drivers sneaking up on these blind human traffickers like a big cat in the jungle. And I'm going to tell you, when you feel that feeling, that's an evoked emotion as you sit there at the fucking light, feeling like a dumb shit. because you just passed me up 5 football fields down the street. Cussing, honking your horn, flashing your lights, and all kinds of other imagined finagling going on. In a fucking hurry to get fucking nowhere. And here comes the cat sneaking up on your ass from behind. And your ass is cornered with nowhere to go. In between a red light rock and a fucking hard place. Commercial affidavit truth. The lawful cat. Which, through the way, supersedes any legal cat. 33. And as you sneak on in approaching the crossroads, not selling the soul. Well, and as you sneak up in approaching the crossroads, not selling the soul. That's an all capitalized lien, which represents an assumptive legal lien, which was created by Dr. Fauci at his fake media, fake COVID-19, fake mask wearing, poisonous fucking vaccine, and all the rest of his fake ass banker, tax collecting military CEO and employee corporate bullshit, stuck in the mud with it abuse. Lien that has no contract or agreement in fucking place with full agreement and full disclosure, which is fraud. Approaching the crossroads, not selling the soul to red light robot control. Fuckers. Point 34. Think the little traffickers feel lower than dirt? And I don't even have to say a fucking cuss word out the window at the mud-stuck bully children. Or honk the fucking horn. Dumb shit kids. 35. Wilhelm Reich in the book The Sexual Revolution, exposing how the sabotaged sexual movement was twisted into a new story through the fake media and called the failed communism movement. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Saying, see, we tried communism in Russia. And equality for everyone doesn't work. Well, for one thing, it wasn't the failed communism movement Dr. fuck-chi. And number fucking 2, it was the sabotaged sexual equality movement. Dr. Fuck-chi and the children she laboriously birthed. Dr. King Fuck. Come, says bullet point 35. Another sniper shot straight through the fucking heart, Dio. Come, the soul self. You all know who Ronnie James Dio is, don't you? And if you don't, I'll let you in on a clue. He's the famous Black Sabbath Ronnie James Dio singer for the heavy metal realm. Ooh, does that sound like the same heavy metal gold that the corporate swamp creatures ran out of to pay back the English bankers for the rigged Revolutionary War? Because it was all pre-planned. And some of the founding fathers were in on it. Huh, Trump? Come, the soul self. Or continue being a human trafficker robot, pointing your finger and blaming someone else, like a Jeffrey Epstein. Get ahead of the narrative for pedophilia before someone comes along and shares the universal, general pedophilia, force it upon you term that doesn't just have to do with sexuality or forcing sex upon someone else, irregardless of the fucking age. Because even if you're over a child's age and into adult ages, the little child that was crushed deep down inside that older body is still just a child down there, and you're still having sex with a child that's never grown into a teenager, even into an adult yet. Huh, you Dr. Fauci fuck. And all you friends and family and neighbors throughout all the neighborhoods living next to us. Huh, you Dr. Fauci fuck. Come, bullet point 35, said ye, the sniper. We're going to go straight through the heart, said Dio. You heavy metal gold fucks. And replaced the physical hold in your hand gold with the child's labor who holds a shovel in the hand to dig gold out of the fucking earth. Huh, you dumb shit. Lying ass, human trafficker, Geppetto, Pinocchio, nose sticking, lying long, Dr. Fauci fucks. Huh? Pointing your finger and blaming someone else as being the Geppetto, Pinocchio liar. Yeah, all this fucking Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, Hollywood fucking show shit going on with Biden and Trump, folks. It has all been a pre-planned, organized event just like everything else has been pre-planned hundreds and thousands of fucking years ago. With all their fucking mind control, controlling all the humans on the fucking planet. With all their fucking stories. Remember, folks, it's all just a what if could be. And with anyone with any soul sense, as a private investigator, would also write this on the whiteboard, just as any regular police detective writes on the whiteboard in the television investigation television shows, don't they? It could be this, it could be that, it could be this, it could be that, it could be this. And what if it's this, and what if it's that? And here are some clues for this one, here's some clues for that one. And look at all the clues that are popping up on this one. Oh, shit. Is someone in a hurry for a red light? And is someone anticipating the red light, seeing the cross traffic from 5 football fields away and coast right on in as the light turns green, never having to hit the fucking brakes, and just goes right on through normally? Would that be the private military auditor auditing everyone who was in a hurry for a red light, just sitting there cornered with nowhere to go as the military cat sneaks up on their ass real slow? That was all for bullet point 35 for the sniper shot straight through the fucking heart. Bullet point 36. Let's see here. What's it say? And look at this. Look at the self in the traffic mirror, and you shall be amazed if you see the self under MK Ultra Mind Control, Monarch Butthole Fly, all over the fucking human traffic jam streets. You coinage, blood artery, heart attack jokers. Point 37. Huh, dummies. Crash testosterone hormone dick licks. And that would be the end. And I heard the door close. Well, I heard the neighbor cough, and then the door closed. So that would be what I call a natural sign, as opposed to an artificial sign, which would be a truck horn or a helicopter, or, that was a real living being giving some type of natural sign, which could be robot controlled. Anyway, talk to you later. And the time now is Saturday, 21:28 and 07 seconds. The year 2021, the 12th month, December, and the 4th day. Talk to you later. And Big Mama hopes that you got some good sucklings on these big juicy tits, so that the child inside you grows that much a little stronger today or tonight. Well, we're 31 minutes early for taps. Chaplain shall come to say the nightly prayer. Before it's lights out. Maintain silence about the decks. Now taps. That's U.S. Navy ship language, in case you wanna know. Oh, God.